tell you about I'm Darian Johnson, and I want to tell you about a really cool dude named Jackson Green. Jackson Green is a con artist, although at the beginning of the Great Green Heist, he's reformed. But then he finds out that his arch nemesis, Keith, is trying to rig the school election. So he pulls this crack team of experts, calling them Gang Green.
Victor chose the bankroll.
Victor gets his stash of cash from his parents. He helps to fund all of the electronics that they have and all the equipment that they need.
Charlie de la Cruz, the point man.
Charlie de la Cruz, his best friend and right-hand man.
Bradley Boardman, the inside man.
And he's new to the team. He's a sixth grader who idolizes Jackson and Charlie and everyone else.
Megan Feldman, the closer.
Megan and Jackson don't always get along, but they need someone with her particular talents to get things done with electronics.
Kashimi Clarajani, technical support.
Hash, his next-door neighbor and technical expert with all of the electronics and such. Jackson likes to call them the crew, but Charlie starts calling them Gang Green. Keith is a spoiled brat. Keith is always used to having his way, so by partnering with Dr. Kelsey, he can ensure that he wins the election, and he can also take down a couple of other organizations that he really doesn't like. When he and Keith pair up, Jackson knows it's bad business. He knows he has to stop Keith and Dr. Kelsey from rigging the election. So he pulls together a crew, and that's what he does. Jackson loves the art of the con. You know, he loves setting things up. He loves seeing the big picture. He loves seeing how all the pieces come together. But what Jackson tries to do is use his cons for the good of the school most of the time. I know you're gonna love this book. Jackson is a really cool, really hip character with a really great crew around him. They pull a lot of fun, exciting cons and heists, lots of twists and turns. You can read about Jackson and his Gang Green at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Good morning, Eleanor Roosevelt Middle School. Today is Thursday, October 9th, and it's Day B today. Today I'm joined at the anchor desk by Emma and Sam. And Emma, get us started by telling us what's on the lunch menu.
I sure can, Mr. Joel. For lunch today, we have a choice of soft shell taco with salsa cup, turkey burger on a bun, chef salad, or peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The PBS team is super excited to announce that October ticketed event will be grade level beanbag tournament. Listen for next week for more details and start looking for a teammate. Sam?
Thank you, Emma. Conferences are coming up and the Parent-Teacher-Student Conference Scheduler has opened. To register for times, parents should go to the Dubuque Schools website and click on the link to schedule a conference. Follow the instructions and your parents will be able to reserve a conference time with all your teachers. Emma?
Sam, the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball program will begin on Monday, October 13th. If you would like to participate, please sign up in the activities office beginning Monday, October 6th, as a current sports physical, concussion form, and emergency card on file in the activities office prior to the first practice. If you have questions, see Mrs. Kleesner. Are there any birthdays to announce, Sam?
There are several, Emma. Happy birthday greetings out today to Riley DuPoint, Ariana James, and Adam Lang. We wish you all a great birthday. Both Hempstead and Senior High School appreciate your support of our football teams when they play at Dazzell Field. A few reminders about our expectations when attending high school events. 1. Horseplay will not be tolerated in or around the stadium. 2. Students are asked to sit with their parents or in the designed MS student section in the lower level. 3. Footballs, frisbees, skateboards, soccer balls, are to remain home. Do not bring them to the stadium. 4. No throwing the debris on the back of the football field. Students should not access the track or football field and must remain in the stands. If students do not follow the general guidelines or the instructions of the event personnel at the stadium, they will be asked to leave. Money will not be refunded. Back to you, Mr. Joel.
Okay, thanks Emma and Sam for anchoring with me today. Just to comment on the rules that were just read, those come from both Senior and Hempstead. They put those together and they asked that we share them Last week, it was shared with us that there were some concerns with the middle school students' behavior at the football games, and they just wanted to be real clear, especially on the point of middle school students are expected to sit in the middle school section or with your parents, nowhere else in the stadium. Those are your two choices, with your parents somewhere else or in the middle school section. That was a big one. The other one is the throwing of items that has been happening, whether that is a popcorn, an empty bag, a pop bottle, that has to completely stop. They will be escorting students out of the stadium who do not follow those rules, and then they're going to report the names back here to Roosevelt. And then here at Roosevelt, those students, we will put those students' names on a list of students who will not be able to attend senior or Hempstead events. So please, when you're out in public, you are representing Roosevelt Middle School. Please have appropriate behavior. Please follow the 3 R's in representing not only you, your family, but also Roosevelt School when you're at these high school events. Another announcement to share, our Raptors wrapped up a very successful cross-country season at the Delaware County Fairgrounds in Manchester, Iowa on Tuesday. The 7th grade boys locked up 3rd place, while the 7th grade girls and the 8th grade boys took home 1st place trophies. What makes that especially amazing is that there are 17 different teams represented. We took 1st place out of 17 and 3rd out of 17. More impressive than this, though, results show that our Raptors ran very strong and gutsy races, with many athletes setting personal records of their own. Once again, sportsmanship was on display as our athletes lined the finish line to congratulate runners from every team. This team defines good sportsmanship and character. Congratulations to David Holsinger, who set the Roosevelt 8th grade boys course record with a time of 11 minutes and 30 seconds. This season, if you were to add up all of the individual performances of each of our Raptors, they combined for a total of 608 miles of racing, covering 80 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds of time. Roosevelt couldn't be prouder. The 8th graders will be missed, and Roosevelt can't wait for our 7th graders to lead the program next year in cross country. So congratulations not only from Mr. Burke and Mrs. Anderson, but from myself and everyone else in the school on a great season. A reminder that the Chinese Club, the Culture Club, is going to meet today for the first meeting in room 239. That's in the Blue Tower on the main floor, right across from the library. There are students who are already signed up. I did send out a message to parents last night saying that if there are other students who are interested but didn't sign up, they can still come to the first session and see if this is something that they would enjoy learning about. We do have a number of students who are already signed up, so please make sure you report to room 239 this afternoon at 2:30 after school for this, another of our LEAP after-school activities. That concludes our announcements for today. We hope you have a great day.